Hello learner, I am Miss Mrunali Sawan, Assistant Professor in History at Ganpat Parsekar College of Education. Welcome you to the course. I will be discussing Module 5, that is on salt pan or the mithagar in Goa. The outline is, first we will discuss the origin, the process and the challenges in this sector. The origin. Earlier, iodized or table salt was not available in Goa since local depended on sea salt harvested from their own shores. Salt was stored in earthen pots and bamboo baskets. So this preparation was made for the rainy season. Then it was transported in carts or local would visit the agar to purchase in bulk. The agar is a place where they made salt. This salt is used as insecticides and natural fertilizer for the trees. And as we know that no food tastes better without the salt. A pinch of salt greatly brings out the flavors of most cuisines, especially Indian cuisines, which relies heavily on spices. Although iodized salt is easily available in markets today, Goa has a long history of farming its own salt traditionally. Salt farming is one such traditional occupation that has been preserved by a few. Traditional salt or solar salt farming in Goa has been practiced for the past 1500 years by various communities. Since Goa is situated on the coastal area, it has easy access to sea water and favorable climatic condition helps in salt production. Salt production was concentrated around in 36 villages, mainly in the 4 talukas, Petne, Bardesh, Tiswadi and Salsi. These villages lie on the estuaries of the Terekor, Shapura, Baga, Mandavi, Zuwari and Sar river. During the colonial period, salt helped to boost the Goan economy and it was the chief export commodity. Through Mormugao, it was transported to Burma, Thailand and other Asian countries as well as Middle East. Portuguese cuisine required surplus salt and it was also used in balancing the hull of ships on the sailing. Salt pan, mithagar or mithache agar form a part of the reclaimed waterlogged Khazan land, which are also utilized for aquaculture, pisciculture and agriculture. In Goa, 5 communities are involved in the salt production. They are Mithagaudas, Gaudas, Bandaris, Agris and Agars. The salt making art was pioneered by the ancestor of the Mithagauda community known as shamans. The Mithagauda is a subdivision of the Goda community, mainly settled in Korgaon and Agarwada region of Petne Taluka. Now we will discuss about the salt pan at Shiroda. Agarwada, Kalamgut, Anjuna, behind Gambadi and Chopre vanished due to lack of preservation and policy makers. Still there are remnants of salt pan in Shiroda village, which is situated just across the border in Maharashtra. Shiroda boasts of expensive and historic salt pan areas, which is 16 acres. And even during the Portuguese rule, people used to buy salt from Shiroda. Shiroda is a place where vast quantity of salt are collected during the month of April and May, priced at a nominal rate of just rupees 10 per kilogram. This high quality salt has become a sought after commodity for many Goa. Marcelino de Souza from Seoul prefers to purchase salt from Shiroda due to its superior quality. He remarks, the salt from Shiroda is quite impressive, clean and thick. Its quality surpasses what is available in Goa, which is why I always choose to buy. So even today we see the people in Goa, they prefer to buy salt from Shiroda. Salt farming is one such traditional occupation that has been preserved by few. Parveen Bagli from Agarwada, hails from a family that has been salt farming for generations. Today, skilled labor has to be brought in from Karnataka because in Goa, people choose other sectors such as engineering, doctors and teaching. Local people have stopped working in the village salt pan because it is very difficult, and so we are dependent on laborers from outside Goa. Now we'll discuss the process of making salt. First is to dry the water in the pans in November. We drain out the water from the pans for at least 3 to 4 days, which cost about Rs 15,000. After pumping out the water, the clay is thoroughly mixed by foot stamping. Before this, we have to store the saline water of the Shapora river in the salt pan. One can harvest black and white salt. The black variant is used as manure for trees and farming, while white salt is used for cooking. Now, we'll discuss the challenges faced by the salt maker in Goa. Since youth are not ready to come into this business because there is work for only 2 to 3 months in a year, and youth prefer taking up jobs in other sector because it assures them regular payment. This is why the government need to draft a scheme to help traditional salt farmers if we are to preserve this occupation, says Bagri, one of the traditional in Goa. In the past, there were 36 villages involved in salt production, which is now reduced to 9. Due to the low income, people prefers to go in other sector. Next is the lack of skilled labor. In Goa, we do not have any institutions which imparts salt making education. Competition from industrially produced salt or the iodized salt in other parts of India. And the last is loss due to the damage of environment, which suffers the traditional salt making industries in Goa. These are the references.